Alright, so IKEA is my happy place. I go there once a month. I limit myself to once a month. Otherwise, I'll spend every penny I have there and I'll be broke. IKEA almost never misses. So when they dropped their winter collection, I was really excited to check it out. I have some opinions. Winterfront as a whole, I love the collection. I'm going to do 2 separate videos. The things that I love, the things that I opinionated about. The entire Gustaf Westman collection is what I'm talking about here. It's the part that I'm opinionated about. I think it's ugly. It is some of the ugliest shit I've ever laid my eyes on. For reference, I hate postmodern design. I think it's tacky. It's giving Fisher Price, but it's $1,000. If I wanted bright colors and honestly what looks like children's toys, I just go buy children's toys from Target. They're more functional. But this collaboration has me feeling many opinions. For starters, I hate it. Lots of people really enjoy postmodern. My husband's a postmodern enjoyer. He likes the strange abstract shapes and squiggles and bright colors. He's an enjoyer of that. I like me some bright colors. But this is not it. I actually checked out the designer's website. And after that, I just researched more postmodern design. I really wanted to like postmodern. I just can't bring myself to like it. Again, it just looks juvenile. If juveniles were millionaires. It's so expensive for something that looks so childish. And if that's what you vibe with, you're in touch with your inner child, mad respect to you. I'm gonna stick with train sets and coloring books. But if you want 4 hot dogs glued together, that's your prerogative. So, one thing that I thought was really important to notice, because I was reading about this collection online before I decided, screw this, I'm deleting all my social media and going into hibernation. I noticed something that lots of people were talking about is the prices that these items are being resold for secondhand. I checked it out on Mercari, Poshmark, eBay, and I've been seeing some of these items going for upwards of $300-400 secondhand. Meanwhile, most of them, I'm going to insert a clip, most of them are well stocked at my local IKEA store. This candelabra that's definitely given a marble run, it's well stocked. My store easily has at least 12 of them. This is something I've seen being resold for almost $200. It's giving a children's toy. It looks like a marble run. I love marble runs. But this isn't even functional as a marble run. It's just a light. If I wanted a marble run, I'd go buy a marble run for about the same price. This pink, weird Saturn looking thing looks like something straight out of Star Trek. I enjoy me some Star Trek. I've been binge watching it lately. And again, my store had it very well stocked. The serving tray that's literally just for meatballs, I don't like meatballs. If you do, and that's your vibe, and you're willing to spend $25 for something that holds, let me count how many meatballs are in the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meatballs. If $24 is worth something that only holds 8 meatballs, that is your prerogative. One of my issues is that it's really, honestly, overpriced for what it is, but it is a designer collaboration. If you want to get your hands on these designer items at a more accessible price, because I checked out this guy's website, Gustaf Westman. I'm going to assume that is how his name is pronounced. Excuse me if it is not. I actually checked out his website. His design choice is interesting. I would definitely view them more as art pieces and less of functional home pieces. But that's what postmodern really is. Postmodern is more an artistic expression rather than function. And that's the reason why I don't like postmodern. I try to keep most of my space very functional. But I also have under 600 square feet, so I can't afford non-functional items in my space. Maybe if I could afford $1,000 Fisher-Price items, I'd have a different opinion on postmodern. But I cannot. Therefore, this is my opinion on postmodern. And now I made a joke about the 4 hot dogs glued together. Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's a red one and a blue one. When I first saw this item before it dropped, I really wanted to like it. I was looking at it almost daily, trying to convince myself to like it. Really trying to convince myself, like, this is funky, this is unique, this is cool. I'm looking at a picture of it on my laptop right here, and I just can't bring myself to like 4 hot dogs glued together. Which is what lots of other people have been saying about this as well. Everybody just 4 hot dogs glued together. It's not cute. I do like the shade of blue they chose for this collaboration. It's a very lovely sky blue. It's a very nice shade of blue. I just don't like the shapes. The cups and saucers, I was originally going to want to get them before I realized the cups were only 2 ounces. Like, that's a little too small for really anything. If you have an espresso, maybe. But like 2 ounces of tea, that's 1 swig. 2 ounces of water, that's 1 swig. It's cute. I actually really do like the shape and the colors. I also really like the shade of green for this collection. I like the shapes, I like the colors, but it's 2 fluid ounces for a $10 cup and saucer. Get out of here. And then there's these plates with the 2 candle holders. It's the same design. It's the square with the circle in the middle that's raised up a little bit from the same material. My husband thought they looked like ashtrays. To me, I thought they looked like those suction cup bowls that you would use for like a toddler or a dog. You know when there's a dog and they're flinging their water dish everywhere? They're a little too strong for their water dish. So you have the suction cup bowl that adheres it to the ground. That's what these look like to me. I'm not a fan. I wanted to like the candle holder. I was looking at the candle holder. I looked at it almost daily trying to tell myself that I liked it. But I just couldn't stop seeing the dish that we used to have for my nephew when he was just a wee little thing because he liked throwing his plate. That's all I could see was the suction cup bowl that adhered to the table. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a toddler bowl. And that's probably why I just feels patronizing, you know? I'm a grown woman. Why are you marketing a $30 toddler bowl to me? There's also another item in the Winterfin collection. It's not from the same designer collab. But there's another item from this collection that, it's this round circular candle holder. It's something that I wanted to like. I thought was kind of cool looking. And my husband laid eyes on it and he said that looks like an industrial cow milker. And then he proceeded to show me a picture. And, yeah, I no longer think it is cool looking. It looks like an industrial cow milker. Most of the collaboration's pretty reasonably priced. I'm looking at it online right now, and the most expensive item's $40. That is really accessibly priced, especially for designer items. Like, we're looking at 40 on the upper end, and what's that? 7 on the lower end. That's really accessibly priced. I think that's rather lovely. So the girlies who get it, get it. I don't get it. So in the comment section below, let me know. Do you like postmodern? Do you like this collaboration? If you do, express why. I'm really curious. I see the art. I respect the art. I think the art's really cool. But there comes a point where you gotta prioritize function over form. And it just doesn't really... I'm not getting the function I want from the form. Does that make sense? I just don't like the form either. From an artistic standpoint, it's cool. It can do great in an art gallery. My house isn't an art gallery. But I'm actually really curious to hear outside opinions. Because, well, again, I mentioned postmodern's really trendy right now. And if you have a postmodern home, I'd love to see it. So, yeah. Let me know down below. I'll catch you guys later. I have to take my meds. Cheers.